Okay, gentlemen, welcome back to another of my online video tutorial series. At the end of this video, you should know how to draw the interpenetration of two hexagonal pipes that intersect each other at 45 degrees. Here we have a hexagonal pipe from each side measures 30 millimeters, and it is being intersected by a hexagonal pipe also, which has size of 20 millimeters. The first step here is to change to our horizontal, our center line layer, which is that. Activate line. So I establish my vertical line. Next is to draw a horizontal line, reactivate line, starting here, horizontal. Now that I've done that, the next step is I want to bring this up some more. I want this to be in the middle of 2 points. So for that, I type M2P, enter, middle of 2 points. First point is here. Second point is somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle, which is here. And that falls right in the middle. My next step is to generate the hexagon for this. And for that, I engage polyline, click here, polygon. Number of sides, I want this to be 6, enter. For this, I want to specify my center mark, center which is here. Or probably I should use edge. So inscribe, would use one of those. Inscribe, or circumscribe. I think this is circumscribe. It's circumscribe, yeah, outside circumscribe. Then I'm gonna specify the radius here is 20. Let the radius be 20. 20, enter. All right. Now I must change from my center layer to a different layer. My construction, that I click here, go to my construction layer. For the time I'm using this one. My next step is to draw some vertical lines. From here upward. So I click line from here. I want this to be about 150, 150, enter. Copy, select this, type CO for copy, enter. CO for copy, enter. Select object to be copied, then enter. Base point is here, so I move that to all the corners, one here, one there. The next step is to establish a horizontal or starting point, a line from here. So I escape to clear the command, go back to line, specify my start point, which is here. And I could track these points also, line L, and I could track this point here, click there, and then track this point, click there, enter. Then I could offset this line at 100 millimeters. So I type O, enter. Offset distance is 100, 100, enter. Select object up there. So this is the
Sir, how much you offset the hexagon line up top from the line right here?
Here?
Yeah, how much you offset that line by?
This distance should be approximately 20, between 15 to 20. If it's a bit more, it's okay. But it's normally 15 to 20 millimeters for plane geometry. For building drawing, you would multiply that by whatever scale you use it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, for that distance. All right. So this pretty much is the outline here. This. My next step is to draw a center line here. I will need to establish a center line for this section. Center line. You want the center line from here. And the center line is at this is at an angle of 45 degrees. Angle here is 45 degrees. 45 degrees. All right. And this we assume this to be at the center. All right. So my next step is to engage line command. Line. Specify the first point, which is here. My midpoint is not being engaged. I need to set up my dimension, drafting setting, DS, enter. Okay. What this is saying to me is that my computer has too many things on it. Some of the commands are not being engaged. So L line. Let's use mid M2P. No, M2P enter. What happened is that center is not where I want center to be. So I have to use a different method. So that is my first point. Then I press tab to change from dimension to degree and enter 45, then enter for my angle, right? So the next step is to draw a perpendicular line here. All right, what I should do is to draw a line here, or to offset this by 40 to capture the center for this.
Wait, the line under it, sir, offset the tip by 40? No, offset the first line you do by 45 degrees by 40.
Oh, my next step is to offset this side. I want, if you notice here, that from this point to here is 40 millimeters. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
40 millimeters from this center to that. So it means therefore I need to offset this 40 millimeters to capture the center. So I click here and click there to offset that. To get the center. So yes, so here is where that will be.
True.
My next step is to draw a perpendicular line to this 45 degree angle line. To do that, I engage line L, enter. For the start point, I press and hold Shift, then right click on the mouse, click perpendicular, then touch this line, and it will produce a line. Escape. My next step is to move this line by gripping the midpoint down to the center here. Escape. So that is basically that part for that. So that is that for that. My next step is to generate this section here. Generate the octagon. This also has a side of 20 millimeters. So for that, this can be anywhere here. I could extend this line out a bit and generate that there. So for that, I go back to polygon. Number of sides 6, enter. Specify the center. Circumscribe. For this, I want my radius to be 20. Radius to be 20. 20. Enter. That gives me that one on there. I think I did something incorrectly. This should have been 30. This should have been.
Sir, how much did it offset that line, sir?
Which line?
Yeah,
This
that one. No, yeah,
this
that.
was offset by 40. Why 40? Is because my objective is to capture the center. This 40 runs from this point here, up to the center here.
Oh,
From this line, which is this line, outwards is 40. Oh, I need to move this down. Yes.
yeah, too
Yes,
much right there.
thank you. Great. That needs to be there. All right. No, what I realize here is that I have been using, I use, this is not, this should have been, 30. Let me just check to confirm my dimension. So align, click here and click there. See, I used the wrong measurement there. Delete. Polygon. 6 side. Specify the center. Circumscribe. For this, I want my radius to be 15.15. Enter.
So why you not use 20? Wait,
I can't use 20. I don't want to redraw all of this. I made a mistake while I was drawing the first one. This should have been 30, but instead I used 20. Yeah? So I don't want to go back.
Oh,
So I will be,
that's a mistake. Okay.
yeah. Come on, guys. You guys need to assist, sir.
No, I didn't realize you use a whole different number for that one.
You
So
know,
that can be any length out, any length?
well, pretty much, yeah. The important part is here. It's pretty much here. Here is where it will cut off. So here will be a part of it. There is just for geometric purposes. All right. So my next step is to align this with this. All right. I need to extend this line some more. Deactivate orthogonal mode. And align. First I must copy this. CO, enter. Base point is there. Copy this to here. We'll copy it to here. Or copy to here. Here is good. Escape. Align. I think I probably should number this first. You know, I probably should number this first.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So you can tell the difference.
Mm-hmm. So for that, go to text, single. And this is specify start point. Well, I need to go to my text layer first. Click.
Yeah.
Text. My next step is to go back to text, drop down,
single text.
Yeah. And here.
I think it should be 8.
I think based on this size, I think.
Or like 5.
Yeah, 8 could be good. Yeah, let's use 8. 8 is good. Enter. Rotation up to 0. Yeah, so this is 1. Yeah, this, I think 5 would be more ideal. 2. Yeah, this is too large. 4. Just remember that I reduced the size, so I would need to reduce those in the right manner. All right. So this would have been down there. Escape. Yeah, these are like really massive.
So
escape. All right, so we have 6 right there. All right. So now I'm gonna copy. These are really, really large, I must say. So I'm gonna copy those, copy. CO. No, I'm gonna align. And I'm gonna select everything here from that there to there. Enter. Enter. First source is here. And source is normally the one that we intend to move, yeah? Then we place this here. Second source is here. Then align this here. Third source is here. They should be on this side. And see, voila, everything pretty much. Oh, I should have copied this.
Wait, sir.
Oh my God. Wait, undo. I need to copy that first. But I need to undo. And I need to copy this first. CO, enter. Specify the base point here. Escape. So yeah, align, click here. AL, enter, at the base point. AL, enter. Select the first source. First source is right here. Midpoint here, to the midpoint here. Second source is this midpoint here. Choose here as destination. Third source is here, which will go someplace up here. Yeah, that is it. I'd probably be able to. All right, so our next task that would be to draw some lines. Draw lines, parallel lines from here. So offset or enter. Or enter. Offset distance, in this case we use true. So we use T, enter. T, enter. Select object to offset this. And with true, I can click onto the point that I want to offset it to. Select,
oh, I see it now.
like here, then I touch this point. Select the middle one and touch that. Could even select this also and click onto that point. So now we have those being selected. All right, so we have these now. My next task is to extend these down towards some point right here. We'll be extending them down to this line. All right, so extend EXTE, enter. Select boundary. Here is where I want all those lines to be extended to. So I click here once, enter. Next, I touch these 1, 2, 3, 4, and everything has been extended there. The next interesting part is here. Trim, TR, enter. Trim here and trim there. My next task is to bring these points vertically upward. Yeah. The principle here is that 1 comes from here and meets 1 here. That's the principle. 2 comes from here, where 2 touches here, we bring it up, and it comes and meets with 2 here. So it's similar to cycloid or ellipse. It's pretty much the same principle. My next task is to change from a different construction layer. So I choose line again, and we'll be drawing lines from these points vertically upward. In this case, this is a relatively simple one. In some cases, you have like 12 different points. In this case, you only have 1. Now, let's activate spline. SPL, enter, and I probably should change my outline layer. Outline. Yeah, and so 1 goes to 1, 1 here meets with 1 here. So 1 comes from here, meets with 1 at this point here. 1 goes to 1. One goes to 1, and 2 goes to 2 meets 2 right here. 2 meets 2 right. No, this is not spline. This is straight. I'm sorry. This is straight line. This is line. This is straight line. So 1 goes to 1. 2 goes to 2 right here.
Yeah.
3 goes to 3 right here. 3 goes to 3 right here. 3, let me just recheck. 3 meets 3 right here. So three is also on this line right here. 2 and 3 are on the same line. So 2 and 3, and this is 3 right here. So 3 meets 3 right here. 3 meets 3 right there, and 4 comes down here. 4 comes down here and meet it 4 right here, right there. Then we go through and trace these points. Stick to that. Enter. So that's pretty much one part of it. Space bar to reactivate, and we would have line from here going down here. Enter. Enter. Line from here coming down here.
Sir, how you get the red line right there?
Red line? The red line is generated from the point where these lines cut.
Oh, it's on there where that come from.
That's where we bring up. Yeah, it's basically that. Nothing untoward there. So we have 2 minutes to go for this question. Space bar to reactivate line, and I go there, here, click here, there, here, space bar, here and there, enter. So that part is done. My next step is to do this now, space bar to reactivate. So we have here, there, that point all the way around to there. Space bar to reactivate line. Enter. And voila, we now have it. So this is the interpenetration of a hexagonal pipe with a corresponding hexagonal pipe. It could be a circle being fused with a hexagon. It could be a hexagon being fused with a circle. It could be a square being fused with a circle. In subsequent videos, I will be showing you, or classes, I will be showing you how to do these. All right, so that's basically the principle of how this is done.
Wait, sir. I'm looking at the bottom part of the development plan. Right now, align with the bottom part doesn't really align with the this part down here. Yeah, when you look at the line that goes.
It's a line here. Here is a line. Here is
no,
a line.
the end part of it.
Oh.
Yeah, those don't align, sir.
Oh, guess what? Yes, you're right. You're right. Guess what? I should have drawn the. Yeah, I should have drawn the. You're right. You're right. Yes, so right. I didn't even realize that. You see, sir is sleeping. I should have drawn a line here for real. I like to have bright boys in my class, man, who is not sleeping. Let me change to the other layer, and I'm complete. Real. I didn't even realize.
5 seconds left, sir.
5 seconds to go? Yeah.
One.